Hey guys, Jared here with a Gameovation video. With Pauline and Diddy Kong being the latest additions added to the Mario Strikers Battle League roster, that leaves us with two more characters left to join as a part of the free DLC. But who are these final two characters? Well, join me in today's video where I'm going to be discussing who I potentially think they could be. And if this is your first video that you've come to watch, then be sure to subscribe and also like the video as it helps out the channel more than you can imagine. So let's waste no time and get the first character out of the way, which will be Bowser Jr. Now in Mario Strikers Charge we had three unlockable characters, those being Bowser Jr., Diddy Kong and P.T. Piranha, and since they've already brought back Diddy Kong, it seems like a surefire way that they're going to bring back Bowser Jr. I mean, Bowser Jr. is a more relevant and popular character than Diddy Kong. I mean, even in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Bowser Jr. was a playable character and Diddy Kong was left in the dust. So there's absolutely no doubt in my mind that Bowser Jr. will definitely get brought back in the next wave for this DLC. But then the tricky question comes of who will join Bowser Jr. Now, this is not quite as clean cut as you think, as many of the Mario Strikers fans will instantly say, oh well, it's going to be P.T. Piranha, obviously, because he was the character who was in Mario Strikers Charged and is still yet to make an appearance in Mario Strikers Battle League. But let me bring to your attention that they keep on saying in all these trailers, a part of the free DLC. Now, the fact that they're keeping on saying free DLC, a part of this free DLC and all that sort of stuff, it really strongly leaves me thinking that they are going to release DLC that we have to pay for in the future. And when you've got paid DLC, you need to give the customer something they want to actually pay for. So you're going to want to intrigue us, you're going to want to include characters that make us want to put our hands in our pockets and actually pay for them. And I'm afraid having a wave of Koopa and Boo isn't really gonna make the cut, I'm afraid. So I could so easily see them saving characters like P.T. Piranha, Birdo, potentially Funky Kong or something like that for paid DLC, because those are characters who would sell. So the character to join Bowser Jr. I would say could potentially be like a Koopa or a Dry Bones or maybe even a Hammer Bro, maybe something like that, or maybe a Monty Mole. You never know. I feel as if it's likely to be maybe like a bad guy, maybe, so I don't know, and a part of me instinctively thinks, oh, Bowser Jr. and Dry Bones, that seems like a good pairing, but then we don't even have Koopa in the game yet, and I think having a game with Dry Bones and not Koopa seems a bit strange, so maybe we'll get Koopa before Dry Bones. I'm not really sure. My guess is it's going to be Bowser Jr. and a side villain. Maybe Koopa, maybe Hammer Bro, maybe Monty Mole, one of those. But what do you guys think of my prediction? Do you agree with any of them, or do you perhaps disagree with some of them? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe to All Things Nintendo.